Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in and welcome to another Fidget video. Today I wanted to show you my KukoEDC sliders. Uh, I've uh, I've got the Thai, the X plates in Thai with the old plates, and the Ergo in SS stainless steel with the new plates. Um, yeah, I thought to compare the two plates and just to show them off a bit and maybe do some setups. Um, so this one here, it was my first metal slider ever. I haven't been into this hobby for super long, about 4 months. Uh, I guess for some that's long, for some that's not that long. But yeah, pretty soon I got interested in free floating sliders and found KukoEDCs to have like really good reviews and a really affordable price. Um, so I got the titanium VX and I just love this thing. It's super smooth, snappy, but yeah, I think I got really lucky to have these as my first sliders. Um, okay, I'm not counting like a really cheap Amazon one, which wasn't that good, but it's like gateway drugs, right? I think a lot of us start off with cheap fidgets just to see um, what it's all about, and they get us hooked to the harder stuff. Um, yeah, so I really love this one. Um, it's got these really nice machining lines, if you can see it, and also the plates from the outside they look the same, but the internals are different. Uh, Here you can see it's like uh, slightly concave here, so it's basically sliding on the X and on the outside here. Um, oops. And yeah, personally I actually prefer these, but I think uh, I should have gotten this maybe in Thai because the Ergo, this is the Ergo. It's like a simple design, thicker, and with this really nice feeling textured surface. Um, so basically I just wanted to try a heavier weight and got the Ergo in SS because it's the heaviest available, I think, maybe. I'm not sure if uh, there is one where without the texture. I forgot what it's called. Um, but yeah, this is definitely one of the heavier ones. Um, and at the same time, the previous plates are like a little bit hollowed out, but mostly like filling up the space here. Um, by the way, these are stainless steel plates, and the newer ones are hollowed out to reduce the weight. Yeah, and I thought it would like cancel each other out, that the added weight of the SS plates would like kind of even out. But yeah, I can just wait real quick. Oops. So this one, it's 89 grams. And this one is 103 grams, so about like 13 grams heavier. But I just find this one a bit easier to trick with and to play with. But what I do like about the stainless steel plates is that it's quieter. So if we compare like that with that, it's quite a big difference. So I use this one in public more because it's just more incognito. But I find the around the world move to be a bit smoother and easier to pull off with this combo. But in general, these are really nice sliders, and I can't recommend them enough. So let me open up the X. So these screws, they are actually quite short ones, as you can see. And I did actually have 2 occasions on which they started to get unscrewed, but usually you can just fix that quickly, and it didn't happen often. So I've tried the full crunch, just removing all the O-rings, but I find that the magnet balance was a bit off. But when I want the crunchiness, I just remove the middle O-rings, and I find that it gives me like a really nice balance and like a slight crunchiness. Alright. There we go. So that's how it sounds like. It's got that slight crunch, and the magnets feel great. Yeah, I find that if I take the O-rings out on the corners just become a bit too weak for my personal taste. Whoops. So yeah, those are the two setups I've come to like, and I've tried almost like every possible combination. I've also switched up the body. Uh, with the SS on the old plates, it was just a bit too heavy because they're both like the heavy version. Um, and you will see in a second. I'll show you the internals. So as you can see here, here it's like a bit hollowed out, but mostly it's filled out here. You can see a little bit of machining lines, and let's open up the new plates. So right away you will see the difference of the distance. So these are evenly distanced magnets, and these are a bit wider. And here you see it's hollowed out on the new plates. I don't know if it's visible with these reflections. So what I did when I put the new bodies, because the holes here are like sized differently, but I would just put the O-rings here on the side like that, so it kind of matches the distance here, and just put them as normally in the middle. It didn't make a difference. Whoops, getting confused here. So let me just show you the tie plate on the new bodies, just so it's like a better comparison. I just put them like regular. It still silences the magnets. I mean the O-rings, but maybe the middle magnets might have a slight crunch. So I actually really like tinkering with my fidgets. I can like spend hours just trying out setups, be it mechanicals or magnetic, trying different springs and balls, different like I know some people don't like to open up their fidgets, but I'm one of those DIY guys. It's just such a calming activity for me, and kind of helps keep away some intrusive thoughts. hope this is the right half. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. So I think the fidget world is so diverse, and it's cool that there's like tons of crazy designs coming out. But to be honest, like free floating sliders and spinners are really kind of just something nice about them. So this is the SS plates with the old plates, so it's like quite heavy. Actually, it's not so bad, but as you can see, it's a bit more prone to falling off because of the weight, which is why I don't use it in this setup. Um, let's put these in here. There we go. So basically, same body, new plates. It's actually nice. Whoops. You can see here the distance between the magnets. On the previous plates you can see the screws, and on the newer ones you can't. It just about covers them up. And being evenly spaced, on the new plates you can do moves like these. And I know this was a big reason why evenly spaced magnets were requested so much. But personally I don't use those kind of moves that much in my sliding. I prefer this one and the around the worlds. But really great sliders. Good stuff. Oh, size wise, so it's basically the same size as a Toad X. The length it's 47 millimeters. The width is about 30 millimeters. And the thickness for the X is 15 millimeters, and the Ergo it's actually it's thinner, but it's only 13.3, but it's still heavier because, as you can see here, it's going down. Anyways, I hope that that this video helped you with some information, especially if especially if you own the previous plates and are thinking about getting the new ones. I would recommend any Kuko slider any day. She did mention that she's working on some different size designs, some smaller sizes, which will be interesting. Yeah, that's the video for today. Thank you for watching and happy fidgeting.